All right, Michael. So here's the deal. On Rage Select, we have now played Call of Duty multiplayer, Call of Duty Blackout, Call of Duty Zombie Mode. But there's one more icon on this menu. Do you see what it is?
Is it Call of Duty Whale Hunter?
I wish. I wish it was fucking Call of Duty Whale Hunter. No, it is the Specialist HQ. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different today with the Specialist HQ, because the way that the Specialist HQ works is you basically choose between the different specialists that you can play in Black Ops 4, right? And each one of them has basically like a training thing, and then that training thing is hooked into this set of cinematics that are trying to tell a story. Now, I have a challenge to both you and the audience out there. I'm not super familiar. It's been a long time since I played Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. It's been a long fucking time. But what we're going to do, and this is the reason that you probably had to skip an ad before you could watch this video, is we're going to watch all these motherfuckers, and I want you guys to tell me if you can understand what in the fucking fuck is going on here, because it makes almost no sense. So, welcome back to the Dojo. I'm Jeff.
Hi, Mike.
Let's get started with The Blurred and the Breathless Dead.
What?
Are you ready? There's
really the title?
Yep, that's what it's called. There's no context. I just want you all to know. It's not like there was a cutscene at the very beginning that told this is where this starts. This story, right? Ready? Here we go. Now watch closely now, because what?
Are you okay, Aunt Savannah?
Who?
We wanted to make the world a better place.
Who wanted to make the world a better place?
Also, who are you?
To do it from a lab
Who are you?
and a boardroom.
Who are you?
Jessica wanted to fight.
Who's Jessica?
Happy birthday, Mommy.
Who's the,
You have a beautiful heart, Lucy.
Who? What is happening?
this is
Her mother.
this is the first thing you see when you go
That's
to Specialist HQ.
what got her killed.
You have a great heart, and that's what murdered your mother.
She had too many bean burritos.
Her heart grew 10 sizes that day and killed her,
And it just exploded out of her chest.
and then grabbed a gun.
Yeah.
I got bleeding edge shit.
Oh shit, they got bleeding edge shit, man. Turn the lights off. They got all that bleeding edge shit. I like the way.
Avoid breach!
Uh-oh. Flashbang. Everybody going in there. Oh shit.
Right in the face.
Oh shit. And so like these are the lady. These are the characters that you're playing in the multiplayer mode,
Better world.
right?
And they just were horrifically murdered.
My whole arm.
She died for what she believed in.
Not just that, but like, oh my god.
She was my little sister.
Like, yikes.
I am so fucking confused.
Okay, so
Your mom was.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Well,
was
they're
very
going to
brave.
show it here. Okay,
just
so
like her grandpa.
um,
Until we.
so Jessica Mason is the
Again.
granddaughter of Mason from the Black Ops series, right? The character that you play in Black Ops
Yeah.
1, right? Or 2 or
Sure.
one of them. So these
You only
guys.
make this kind of dough on a pile of dead bodies.
Lighten up. She's the real deal.
And again,
What are we into here? With what
I
she's
don't-
paying. Anything she asks for, mate.
she's okay.
The world's first trillionaire?
Yeah, she's first trillionaire.
This kind of shit doesn't exist.
And she's got a lot of guns.
She's planning some battle. More like a war.
Mm-hmm.
Vision pulse. Portable.
So that's one of the characters that you play in multiplayer, and that's like his special is recon.
I'm thinking bigger than battles and wars. I brought you here to change the world.
There's something scary about her face, and I
have in
can't put
mind?
my finger on it.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. All right, so that's the setup, right? Who is this woman? Who the fuck knows? What was her sister doing? Who the fuck knows? Who were those guys with the masks? Who the fuck
with
knows?
that one?
What's she planning on doing with her big room full of guns? Who knows? Who's that pink-haired lady? Nobody knows. So anyway, from there, and I'm going to spare you the individual bios. This
Welcome to the
is.
immersion. Your
Oh, by the way,
instructor.
it is not explained whatsoever what the immersion is, or
unconventional.
is this like
and
VR?
often nuanced.
It's like the simulations in Metal Gear Solid.
Maybe it's the Matrix. And then see, it's Woods from this guy. Remember?
Me up.
Yeah, actually.
Sergeant Frank Wood.
Frank Woods.
You look like hammered shit.
It's all in your mind, Mason.
It's
The real world, I'm pretty.
like, is he an
The hell out of
AI?
here. You got this.
Is he alive?
Talk later.
Is this the danger room?
He's Mr. DNA.
All right, like the lady
I'm going to
said,
show you how dinosaurs are made now.
Okay, good.
Woods.
I wish you would.
friend of the family.
Why are
See,
you
we
wearing a
used-
backpack in VR?
You don't know who I am. Tough as shit.
I don't really, but
You will. Soon enough.
See, we use frog DNA to make guns.
You come equipped with
Okay.
special issue weapons and gear.
What the fuck is
We'll
happening?
train you up.
Frank Woods is the most irritating character in this entire game. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Leave you feeling
Also, it's an AI that's
Like you're
smoking,
ready for
apparently,
shit.
so
Fine by
that
me.
means she
Just like
programmed him to
combat
smoke.
immersion.
Yep.
Go off and mix it up with the bots.
Yeah, I love a bot match.
Come on,
Offline.
Either way, I got your back.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh. So all of our people are being trained by the Ghost, an AI, digital download, recreation. I don't even know where they are. Like, I do not know. You have as much information as I do at this point. All right. So now we go to this next
Whose
one.
eye you blinded?
Yes.
It is out of your hands now. We
Sinister voice.
Yes.
No! I will take care of this. She's my problem.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Remember, you came to us.
Just try it.
Uh-huh. So did you get all that, Michael?
I don't even understand
Did-
why it's called the son whose eye you blinded.
Did you get all that? Trillionaire Savannah Mason laments signing a check she could not afford. She's a trillionaire. What check did she sign? What
Something that her ash couldn't cash?
what did she buy with her check? All right. Battle slain bearing still bloody gear.
How you thinking? That's twice in 1 year. What's up with that? Hey, Walsh.
He's getting sentimental.
It's like,
What's wrong?
I don't know about all this.
Something was off
Woof.
Night.
that night.
You remember the night when your arm got blown off?
The
What
night-
night do you think I'm talking about?
The night Domino's pizza came ruined.
That's right.
Somebody, I knew the toppings were not fresh.
We didn't get the insurance. Specialist Ruin remembers the night Savannah's sister Jessica was killed. Something doesn't add up. You could literally have read that sentence and got exactly what you got from that cutscene, right?
The cutscene wasn't even long enough to tell you that.
All right, so here we go. And now she's asleep again.
Mind. It's what we always dreamed of. I have partners all over the world ready to go. I made this real. Me.
Maybe she's being incepted.
It's over. I won't let you do this.
What is happening?
What won't you let her do?
Become Iron Man? I don't really know.
That's it. That's what we got here.
That was the last words she gave to her sister?
Yeah,
apparently?
Savannah relives the tortured memory of her last words with her sister Jessica.
How would I know those were her last words, though?
No, without reading this, there's no way you would know, right? Okay, let's check out Burnt Offerings of Flesh to the Gods, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's a
Why didn't they finish
flashback.
us? We were sitting ducks. They quit firing, and 2 shots. Bam, bam.
Yep.
Then nothing.
That was it.
That's the whole cutscene.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Why
yep.
wasn't that before?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Ruin tries to piece together the mystery surrounding Jessica's death by saying what happened.
Okay, so 2 of these cutscenes should just be one after another.
Uh-huh.
Actually, 4 of these cutscenes should be one after another.
So when you're playing the actual game, right? What happens is you start like a specialist up, right? And it starts by having Frank run you through all the specialist abilities. Then they show you the specialist backstory as a cutscene, which those are some real peaches and cream, I'll tell you what. And then like after that, it shows one of these. And so and then after that, you play a skirmish against bots, and then it shows you one of these, right? And so when you get to the end, you're like, ooh, it's time for my prize, more story. And then you watch that, and you're just like, what? Why did you even bother? All right.
So fucking confused.
Well, I can make him the best anyone has ever seen.
Uh-huh.
This should never have happened.
There you go.
What?
Uh-huh. Savannah visits the scene where her sister Jessica was killed. They didn't mop up the blood or anything. She's just playing with blood.
It's still wet enough for her to pick up with her finger, apparently.
Yep. All right.
This was all 2 years ago. Why now? What is it you're not telling me?
That night, I tried to order Pizza Hut, not Domino's. I could have prevented that pizza from being ruined.
I actually ordered Papa John's, but what game was Pizza Hut? I don't understand.
Wait, who was that?
See, it was said Jessica parentheses OS. Ruin reveals to Battery a message he received from a mysterious benefactor. Except the fucking subtitles told us who the mysterious benefactor was. Now, didn't they?
It makes her mysterious, though.
Didn't they? It could have just said before when OS was on the screen. It said, "Oh,
Signature
mystery."
voice, yeah.
All right, here you go. Oh, she's having another one of these dreams.
No! Please don't take her! Please don't hurt her, Lucy!
What the fuck just happened?
Because I've actually watched all the cutscenes, I can tell you, Michael.
Don't yet, though.
Okay. Do you understand what happened there? Savannah relives the horror of her niece Lucy being abducted before her very eyes. Then why don't you show us that happening?
They randomly, took her?
Did we? Did they?
Who's they?
Who is they? All right. Now we've got this one.
Me very carefully. Watch your back. Everything you know is wrong.
Is my favorite Weird Al song.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
And that's
Become
it.
an assassin.
The mysterious benefactor offers Ruin an ominous warning, except once again, the fucking subtitles told us who was talking.
Also, that wasn't really all that ominous.
Yep. It just was like, watch your back. Soldiers working for a billionaire, trillionaire.
Has been confirmed.
Who is compromised?
All of them!
What the fuck is happening?
It's a good question. It's a very good question. Dive head first down the rabbit hole. Search for clues from the narrative calling cards from the... oh, yeah. It's okay. We'll get to that part in a minute.
Okay.
And then here is our mysterious resolution to the story.
No one gives a fuck about you. You're a number. An asset. A pawn in someone else's game.
The fuck? How are you?
There's no time. They're here.
Who are they, Michael?
Guys with guns?
Apparently. He's got his grappling hook, though. Ooh.
Grappling hook.
Yeah, there you go.
Compromised. Find another way out.
Oh, he also
Now
he's
she's not a robot?
He's going to use a super. Boom. Kill those guys with my super. Didn't break my knee or anything. It's fine.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm sending you a safe house.
Now it says mysterious person.
Yep.
Okay, so that... What?
Yeah. At least this one's more than 4 seconds long. So...
The specialists are Doc. Are they still alive? Who wants us dead?
They've been manipulating you. Watching you.
Alex Mason.
Exploiting you.
He's telling himself what's happening?
I don't know.
What they want. They'll leave you for dead.
See how they put like X's over everybody?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's Lucy.
Lucy, this is Donnie.
Jessica.
She's just missing her jaw.
Yep, she's a Sith Lord now. Oh yeah, and all those X's. I mean, everybody's still alive, obviously, right?
Okay, I'm now 100 times more confused.
You can start a war.
Right.
Why
Okay.
break her shit? She's helping you.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That was just my monitor, bitch. And then there's this secret thing that unlocks, and I don't really even understand why, is it's just Frank Woods talking to Mason from Black Ops.
Stinks. Gola.
Are they in the computer? Is
No.
Woods a vampire?
It's you in the box. It's always been you.
In the box?
I think it was like, you remember in
Blackout, man.
Was it in Black Ops 1 where it's like the Russian guy like hypnotizes him to kill Kennedy or something like that?
Well, no, it's just like he's hypnotized by somebody, but like the Russian dude was like in it, like was a guy he met at one point, but like his mind used him as like something to tell him to get away with shit or something like that.
It was the numbers, right? It wasn't a box. It was all about, what do the numbers mean, Mason?
Yeah.
You know, tell us about the numbers. So anyway, you have now watched all of the quote-unquote cutscenes for the operatives mode.
Okay, the text makes it even more confusing, though.
Sergeant Frank mourns the loss of fallen
It
subjects.
says, what did he write? Go find out.
So,
I'm like, you're supposed to tell me what he wrote.
So there's also a bunch of these things that are basically their audio logs that are connected to like you playing this dumb bot match mode like a bajillion times.
And it's supposed to tell you what's happening?
Well, I don't know. Here's dead again, and the other problem is I gotta hold my thing up because it comes out of.
Are you serious?
Anyway, it's coming out of the speaker
Still
too.
though. I'm so confused.
That's really clarifying everything.
It's supposed to be her talking without her jaw or some shit?
I don't know. So
that explains nothing.
And then these are just descriptions of the different multiplayer modes. Oh wait, what is this one? Is this the very beginning? This is just the trailer for Black Ops.
Fuck about you.
Yeah, this is just the trailer for Black Ops. This is the very first trailer they put out for this game. But okay, so that's not gonna. Here, we're gonna get out of there. So here are some of my questions that I'm more than willing to ask the audience. Who are they fighting?
Why are they fighting?
Why are they fighting?
Why is the lady evil or not evil?
Is she evil?
Why did how did the person survive whatever the thing was?
Who did she sell out to? Who was the mysterious voice on her phone? Who took the Lucy? Who are they now fighting? Is there like a cabal? What is the question?
Actual plot of this story?
Right. And if there isn't one, then why did you even put this in here? And then you got shit like this, is when you go to the individuals, then they actually have like individual little story videos for each one of the characters.
Go.
So like this is one of the characters. This'll tell you a lot. Oof.
She's good at a hand-to-hand combat that will not exist in the game.
Right.
Now give her a gun.
It's a good thing that she knows Kung Fu. So her ultimate in the game is that she pulls out like a Halo-style pistol and like one-shots people with it.
Enough.
Also, you totally cheated.
So...
Now here's a robot arm, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Now we're gonna turn you into Genji so we can make this into Overwatch.
Nope, she's gonna just chop her fucking arm off, even though the arm's further up, bro. It starts further up. It starts above the elbow, so like, you gotta go again. You gotta do more. So
also, that was the wrong arm. Is the other one?
that's a thing, right? Like,
she also looks like Sub-Zero sometimes. I don't know.
Like this guy's got a real fun backstory, where like, yeah.
VIP is on the move. By eye, go to the.
Oh, it's Russell Crowe from Virtuosity.
Contact. White male, 30s, talking to a family. He's got something in his right hand. Shit.
He saw me talking to his family.
One of the civs is wearing a vest. You must engage.
One of them is a child.
Locate and engage all targets.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Firing.
Target down.
Firing.
Target down. Find the child. Take the shot.
I can't. It's a child.
Protect the VIP.
Shoot her in the leg. She'll survive the leg shot.
Target down. Good job, soldier.
You're thanking me for this?
Check your scope.
Haha, just kidding.
You just passed.
We know you're a child murderer now. Get the fuck out of here.
Now we know you're willing to kill a child. And that's it. That's that guy's. That's that guy's backstory.
They knew I wouldn't break. Wait, did he break then? What the fuck? I don't understand.
So then we've got. Let's see. Let's do. I would also like to show you something else. Here we go. Firebreak is a good one for this. Where let's see. Can I get to the here replay tutorial? Yeah, there we go. The reason that I hate that Frank West guy or whatever his name is, Frank Woods. Okay,
that would have been more interesting.
Purifier, it's a flame.
He's such
cook the enemy with a hefty side of devastation. The reactor core emits deadly radiation, which even penetrates walls.
Like this isn't so bad.
You got it.
But like when you get into the,
this shit, man. It's like bringing a nuke to a knife fight.
it's just so much like
what?
It like
fire break. Look at those guns on you, man. You were built for area denial.
Yeah, look at those.
All right, you psycho. Approach the objective marker and break out the purifier.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
This is who's teaching you?
Yep. You remember he was gonna kick your ass in VR or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, look at this guy. Light him up.
Yeah, set a human being on fire. That's good.
But hey, even if a hostile survives a grilling, his max health takes a major hit.
That's good.
The only time I'm totally cool with somebody like saying random shit like this is if it's Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Because I remember the Spider-Man tutorial was Bruce Campbell just giving you shit.
Yeah.
That's the only time I would find that acceptable.
Yeah, it's like it's all written. It's like, you know what, Michael? I don't like this adjective, but it's cringy as fuck. Like
it's very cringy. It sounds like it's written for somebody who has more charisma than whoever is voice acting for him.
Yeah.
Like I can see like somebody like Bruce Campbell making these lines work because he has that specific way of speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, even if it was William Shatner, I could probably see him making this work. But fuck, this is not working for me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say all in all, like personally, I kind of consider Black Ops 4 to be like a bit of a dud because
at least for someone who doesn't like want to play its multiplayer that much.
But see, like even the multiplayer, it all looks like this. It's just so generic looking. Like I mean, you know, World War II looked like World War II, and Infinite Warfare looked like fucking Halo, and like I don't know that. Oh yeah, I don't know why this is a thing. Like this guy's other power is he just like opens up this nuclear core, and it'll kill you. Like if you let that meter get all the way up to the top, it'll kill you as well. It literally takes off your health when you use it.
That's weird.
Yeah. You'll die.
Move near those ugly fucks over there while you have the core to move. And the answer is yes. I remember my first kill. Now, may I have fuckface over there for some, please? Broom, broom, broom. Red is dead, baby.
This is a weird super, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Wall number 1, we have knuckleheads can't go with our handy reactor core. We can cook them right through the wall. Great gift for radiation day.
Yep.
Oh, man, you gotta feel good about that.
So yeah, there's one of these for every single character. There's even a weird one where
I got pictures.
like what? Is he supposed to be like endearing or something? Cause
I don't.
Cause he's not.
I don't
like he
know.
kind of seems like a psycho. And that kind of sucks because it makes me feel. Also, it again is unclear. Why am I killing any of these people? Like, what did they do? Are we fighting over like this weird World War II? No, I mean like in the game. Like there's since they've dropped all of the. God damn it!
They mean like the bots themselves,
right? Since they've dropped. Well, no, even when you're playing like regular multiplayer, they've dropped all of the pretense, right, of any kind of story. So, like in Infinite Warfare, you were trying to fight against the evil Martians, right? And in World War II, you were either Axis or you were Allies, and you were fighting against the other side. But here it's like, oh, I'm just killing a bunch of these guys. Yep.
Now go fuck some shit up.
Yep.
It's like the internet wrote somebody.
Yes. That's actually a really good way to put it.
Like, this is so strange.
And as we saw, like, I would almost rather they have left out that weird story thing at the beginning because it made me more confused rather than less. Like, before, I would have been, I think, better off if it had just been like, oh, well, whatever. There is no story. Go kill people. It's Call of Duty. You know what to do.
Yeah, if it was just the tutorial, like, and him talking, then maybe you could probably get away with the weird shit that's going on a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you're like, this is a story, and I made this AI who can smoke and tell you shit, it's like, well, no, that doesn't make even less sense.
If that's even what happened. Like, if that's even the actual thing that happened. Like, I don't know what happened. Was that the danger room? Was it a VR simulation? Was it a dream that I had? Did I smoke too much crack or something? Like,
was it bad Pizza Hut?
Was it bad Domino's? Right, exactly. Like, what was it? Like, I don't know what it was. And the game sure as fuck didn't tell me. So, you know, that happened.
This is probably like the worst single player mode I've seen in a long time.
I mean, and it's not really, like, to be honest, it's not really a single player mode, but like I just said, I think I would have rather just had them not even try, is if it would have been like, oh, well, now I don't have to have any questions because, like, what the fuck ever.
This is like Street Fighter V levels of story mode, like when it first came out. You remember that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like, it's like a series of vignettes that explain nothing and mean nothing.
Yep. Yep.
Except we know there's not going to be a story mode later released.
Very true.
So it makes it worse.
That was why yesterday when we were playing zombies, I was like, where the fuck are the cutscenes? Because you see all those stupid cutscenes that they made of those assholes?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you put that money into making zombies cutscenes? Like, that would have at least made more sense to put cash into.
I feel like somebody was trying to write a story, and then they were making the game, and they're like, what do you have? He's like, well, I wrote a page. And they're like, that'll do. And then they walked off.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That actually makes perfect sense, as if that was going to be the story before they scrapped the story concept, and that they just took what they had left as a framework and just included it, even though it doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Because it sounds like somebody's, like, outline that they made.
Right.
Because it's a series of, like, because, you know, like for people who don't know, when somebody writes an outline of a story, it's the story beats. And that's all they have.
Yeah.
And so those were the story beats, and it's all they had.
Well, plus it makes sense for Black Ops because it's all about, like, Mason and Woods and, like, their children, you know, his children and shit like that. Like, so that would actually make a certain amount of sense if that was going to be the story of Black Ops, but or Black Ops 4, and then they just canned it and used the weird models that they had. I don't know who that lady is, but yeah, there is something about her face model. It feels like it's not entirely done. I don't know what it is.
Like, everyone else looks like kind of realistic.
Yeah.
Or she looks like she's a mask of somebody.
Yeah.
And I can't put my finger on it, but she keeps freaking me out every time I see her. Savannah, I think, was her name, according to the subtitles. But yeah, the game's just like, yeah, your mom was super murdered. And then
she got her face
just
blown
like,
off.
oh, it turns out your mom wasn't super murdered. But there's no explanation for how she survived. And why she only fired twice and then that was it or something. Because you remember that was the other part of it?
Yep.
Because even the guy was like, how did this happen? It's just like, what?
How did what happen? That's the thing, is that they're so talking about a thing that we probably should have seen, where you're like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, by the way, these guys all have their own individual cutscenes, right? This is this guy's. I don't understand this one either.
He's a pyromaniac?
No, he's like sanitizing like a biohazard zone, and then he has this flashback to when he was a kid and he had this giant Zippo.
You worthless maggot, just like your brother.
And
then he set his father on fire?
Fucking set him on fire. Yeah, pretty much. You got it. You guessed the trick ending.
Surprise ending. What a twist.
Yep. Also, I like how just that one apartment is on fire, even though he obviously set a raging fire inside of a huge building. And then he's like, This reminds me of my sister.
This reminds me
I'm
of
gonna
home.
take it with me like a weirdo. Haha, I love fire. And it's in London, apparently. In the future.
Chernobyl? I don't
was
know.
it Chernobyl?
Well, I saw a Ferris wheel, so that was my first thought. Was Chernobyl.
Oh, I thought London. It would probably make more sense in Chernobyl, but like he was what? He was just in Chernobyl torching corpses. It's not like the corpses in Chernobyl have like a disease that we have to burn out of them or anything.
It's got Die Hard 5 disease. They're making another Die Hard 5 if you don't take care of Chernobyl.
Okay.
That only makes sense if you've seen Die Hard 5, which you should not watch Die Hard 5.
Do not watch Die Hard 5. Do not watch it. I mean, it does have the murder copter in it, but like that's... Wait, is that the one with murder copter?
Fucking... Die Hard 5 is... I've only watched it once. It's
like this,
really bad.
That like Hind helicopter just kind of like shows up out of nowhere.
Oh,
and starts
yes.
blasting them for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, it is that one. But it's the one where they go to Chernobyl and they're like, we have these things that detect radiation, and there's safer areas that don't just have this radiation.
Yeah.
And all we gotta do is put on this mask to keep away from the radiation. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
So anyway,
sorry, Die Hard 5 is really bad.
It is true. It is really bad. So anyway, we're gonna close out with just a little bit of good old fashioned team deathmatch. That's Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
I am so fucking confused.
A really weird collection of kind of strange games. I guess if you're interested in whatever the hot new battle royale is, that's there.
If you like Call of Duty but don't like stories, this game is for you.
Yeah, I guess if you're one of those people who bought Call of Duty but you were like, fuck the story mode, like, I only play multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, fine. Whatever. Sounds good.
Yeah, this game is 100% for the person who doesn't care about the story mode.
Yeah.
And is okay with the same zombie kind of multiplayer with very little differences.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure the multiplayer, like the actual normal multiplayer is a little different, because I hear it's a little different. Because you have this sort of Overwatch-y character set up.
It's a little different, except for the fact that you can't tell. Like Overwatch does the Team Fortress 2 thing, where the characters have the silhouettes that are different enough that you could tell who a person is at a distance. They all look like big blobs of modern military garbage glued together. They all look like that G.I. Joe guy that you made when you took like Duke's arms and put him on fucking Roadblock. Oh, that would be weird.
Yeah, that'd be weird. That'd be super fucking weird. All the characters to use was Roadblock.
Yeah. So.
I don't know, man. It's just really. It's Call of Duty. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean the
do you
multiplayer
like Call of Duty? Let's
is
play Call of Duty.
Is definitely Call of Duty. So.
And I remember this stage actually. This is an old stage.
Oh, that they like remixed.
Yeah, because this was in the first Call of Black Ops, if I remember.
Oh, it's possible. I find every stage in Black Ops 4 to be ugly and boring looking. Like they all look like total asshole to me. Like, maybe it's just because I'm such a goddamn Overwatch fanboy, but like I kind of like the way that Overwatch has like character in their levels. And.
Well, this even looks like a grimier version of what this level was.
Yeah. Well, it's more realistic, bro.
It's got all of them. It's got that 4K realism.
Yeah.
Where you can see the dirt's farts. Because that's how magic works. I don't know. It's Call of Duty.
Oh, shit. Why did I have a fucking melee? Or a pistol? Motherfuck. Well, I'm getting all the assists. I'm not actually killing anybody, but...
That's not bad in Call of Duty, though.
I mean, it is the class. The class that I belong to is Recon. So you basically... I also hate this fucking gun. I really need to get up to the point where I can... God damn it. Wow, Jeff.
You gotta fire
Aim,
where he's
why don't you?
going.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yes, Michael, I know. Thank you.
It's like Space Invaders.
Don't fire where they are, fire where they're going to be.
Exactly.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you were just right behind him the whole time.
Yeah, it's true.
But it does explain how people get away in action movies much more than I thought.
I just, I've never been very good at Call of Duty. We played the beta for this, and, I was having some amount of fun with it. It's just, you know what the problem is, Michael? And we'll close out on this. The problem is that there's nothing wrong with Call of Duty. It's just, my God, I've got so many other things that I would just rather be playing than Call of Duty. Like, of all the games in the world to be playing, like, nonstop and getting good at and all that shit, like, this isn't the one that I want to be playing.
I'd rather get better at a fighting game.
I'd rather be playing Overwatch, to be honest. Like,
I'll just play Dragon Ball FighterZ again.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd rather finish Persona 5 or Divinity Original Sin 2, right?
Oh, I need to finish Persona 5, actually. Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. I'm just gonna. Yeah. So, anyway, hey, if you were wondering whether you should get Black Ops 4, wonder no more. You now have seen all of the different parts of Black Ops 4. We use every part of the Black Ops 4 here on Rage Select.
Even the bones.
Even the cartilage and the bad cutscenes. Like, we use them all. Also, I'm losing for my team real bad right now. Like, I'm single-handedly losing this match for us.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Because they just keep... Like, everybody's got all these, like, guns that have all these skins and shit on them, and I'm just like, I got my starter pistol!
That's my issue with other shooters as well, is that if you haven't been playing it the same amount of times as everybody else,
the fuck?
You get fucked pretty hard on it.
Oh, it's just because they can shoot through walls, that's why.
What was that? Was that a grappling hook? Was that the grappling hook thing?
Yeah, that's the guy that has the grappling hook. I was kind of hoping to get the his super. Hey, I killed somebody!
Did it. Revenge, Kingslayer.
All right, we're going to stop.
Look at all those medals.
Now that I'm the greatest of Call of Duty of ever time.
We're now the kings of Call of Duty.
I'm the worst.
Everyone else can go fuck themselves now.
Yep. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. Go down to the comments. Let us know your idea about what the fuck all that cutscene bullshit meant, because it didn't mean anything to me, and I still don't know what the fuck it meant. Oh, this guy's just leaving his fucking Schlitterbahn. See, what had this guy... God damn, people are good at Call of Duty.
Shot the fuck out of you there.
Yeah. Oh, also, apparently the game has a really big problem right now with spawn points, where you know how Call of Duty will normally kind of try to spawn you like in a place where you can like not die right the fuck away.
Yeah.
Apparently that's a problem right now, and so people are just spawning and dying and spawning and dying. I mean, obviously not me, because I'm so good at Call of Duty.
Because you're the best.
I'm the best. Yeah. Yep.
You're the king of Call of Duty, and whatever Savannah, her top dude or whatever.
Yep, I'm the top. I'm Savannah's top dude. That's what I am.
Also, I don't know. This game is
anyway,
so fucking weird.
Like, subscribe, or don't. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it, bro. I mean, you know, a like always helps us. We get a lot of likes, then it helps more people see us out in the world. Oof.
Fuck me sideways.
Yep. Patreon.com/RageSelects, where you can go to kick us some bucks, and in return, we'll kick you bonus videos nobody else gets to see. After this, Michael and I are going to record a bonus video for a game that I really want to play, so hopefully that'll be a lot more interesting. Amazon links down below. Start by clicking on those links so we get a little bit of whatever it is that you buy. If you don't want to be a patron, you can still support us by doing your holiday shopping through our Amazon links. That helps us out. Or, like, I don't know, you need something, you need a copy of Black Ops 2, you know, like a good game.
Or a copy of Overwatch so you can have a better play of the game.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Michael, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on oneofus.net, as well as not playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
There you go. Right on, everybody. That's Call of Duty for this year. We'll see you next year, where I'm sure there'll be another Call of Duty game. Bye.